Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm 29 years old and I work in the entertainment industry. A few nights ago, I had a dream where I was at a red carpet event in Premiere and I was with three other people, one of which was an influencer, and none of us were credentialed for the event. But I knew a lot of people that worked for the company that was hosting the event, and us all working in entertainment, we thought we could get in, especially the influencer, which he did. He goes in. The other two members of my party decided that they would try to get in. I offered to stay with all of our stuff. Very, very short abridged version. Basically, I was the only one that actually could have gotten into the party because I knew a bunch of people. Over the course of the evening, I basically had the green light multiple times to attend the screening and the party. And it wasn't until the end, when the party came to me, because the space I was in was transformed to the dance floor, that everyone asked where I was and found out that I was the life of the party. And so I've kind of been looking at the last few years, really the last 10 years, and realizing that that dream is applicable to my current life. I've been holding myself back for 10 years. But what I'm here to do today is to help lend my perspective, whether that's getting your start in the entertainment industry, deciding on what to do for college, if you know someone in your life that needs help with that, or landing a first internship, networking. Although I hate saying networking, I prefer relationship building because I believe in being intentional in all aspects of my life, but especially when it comes to other people. That's kind of why I'm here. But also, I might start diving into more niche topics, like giving perspectives on the current season of Bridgerton, or again, harkening back to old Hollywood and really looking at what happened then and how that affects the now. I'm a huge fan of learning about old Hollywood and its origins. I took a bunch of film classes in it, and I was so excited to work for Turner Classic Movies, where I got to discuss that every single day. I would love to do deep dives on some of my favorite people and players that kind of built the world that we live in today, and how a lot of those stories can be resurfaced and amplified today and given a modern lens that we can look at constructively. I also really care about the intersection of politics and entertainment, and I even take that back to the court of Louis XIV, the Sun King of France, because I think the pomp and circumstance there and the impact that he had in his messaging and communication has really changed how we view not only politicians, but again, these notable figures ourselves and how they impact our daily lives or don't. I find all of that fascinating, and I would love to talk about that more in future. For now, I just kind of want to share who I am, where I come from. I would love to be a showrunner one day and a published author. I am working on those projects. I've been working on a novel for 7 years, but I'm still working on it. So that will come one day. But it's all rooted in a lot of what I'm talking about. But honestly, this is a huge step for me because I've spent more than 10 years sitting on footage that has been edited and added with like graphics and all these souped up crazy things to make it more, I guess, watchable, more appealing to everyone. And I realized that just sitting in my room and sharing my perspective is actually enough, because I'm enough. And I'm giving myself the green light after like 20 people have given me pushes and shoves to the end of a diving board and said, please jump. Like that green light in my dream. Now is the time. So I'm not going to dwell on the fact that I didn't put anything out, and I'm just going to put things out. I just want to share also what motivates me. I believe in kindness. I believe in intentionality in all things, but I believe in mentoring up and advocating down, kind of championing and empowering creatives, especially those of diverse backgrounds, has been my focus for basically the last 8 years. But now I'm here to do that myself. And as a Southern Costa Rican Jew who has never really seen herself other than like, I have strong Atlanta pride and I rep my Atlanta people very hard. And I champion, the Latinas in the industry that are like paving waves for me in front of the camera and behind the scenes. I guess it's my time. I don't know. But I believe enough in me and my vision to put this out, even if it's not the most polished, perfected thing. So on paper, I have done all the things to create the life that I've envisioned for myself, but obviously in practice, that's much more difficult. I am very lucky to say that I think growing up, I was very intelligent, creative, athletic, like all of those things. I also volunteered a lot because I really believe in giving back. And then I also, positioned myself well by getting into a great school. It had the best program for what I wanted to do. And at the time, that was journalism. So fight on, love the University of Southern California. I've translated all that into also amazing professional and life experience. I'm hoping that I can give a little back and pay it forward, because I've had so many amazing people give back to me. And so if I can be that person to a few more people, I would love to. I was also laid off from a job I was utterly dedicated to, and so now I have a bunch of time. So why not make the most of it? And even if I do get a job or this takes off in some way, I can keep doing this and holding myself accountable and believing in the efforts I'm making to make the world a better place. It sounds very lofty. That's what I'm going with for now. If you stuck around watching this video for this long, thank you. Really, thank you, because I am known to ramble. Blame my ADHD. Ultimately, I hope you come away that I'm coming from an earnest place, but actually to create a community where all these kinds of discussions can happen. And like I said, if I can help someone else, I would love to. Thank you.